Loving Path Vlogmas day number 12. We're officially...
almost halfway through.
Well, soon.
It's afternoon.
No, not afternoon. After this is... when this episode... Okay, when this episode reaches its halfway point, we will be halfway through.
I was going to say, we're almost done.
Yes.
Almost halfway through. Yeah,
Almost
welcome.
This is a really cool episode because we're going to be starting on the one side and journeying through the half point mark and then ending on the other side. So it's really interesting. So, anyways, we are we are.
What'd you do last night? Tuesday night. We didn't do anything, did we?
Oh yes, we did. No.
Did we?
No, my dad. I begged my dad to stay home today.
Oh, yeah, because Dad was sick yesterday.
And he stayed home, and I really, 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 really wanted him to stay home. And then he said, maybe.
No, because he was, he had meetings.
He said that wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, well, I might, but like pretty rare. And then.
And he didn't.
I had a dream that he didn't because something else happened.
Oh. Okay.
And then what happened was I woke up and I said, I understand. You don't need to go to work. Or sorry, you need to go to work.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, miss you, my Winguda man, is what he calls me. It's our nickname.
Yeah.
And we said we'd miss each other, but he's busy shooting a show tonight.
Yeah, he's photographing
So
A Christmas Story at Original Kids.
So
Tonight's their tech rehearsal. And you've got friends in that show, so we'll go see that on Saturday. No, we're seeing it next Tuesday. Never mind. Yeah, so he was to work, and we went out for a nice walk this morning and had some orders to send in the mail, so we got out for a nice brisk walk this morning, which was lovely. We came home and had lunch.
And then
I've been dyeing some yarn for my show this weekend, and you've been playing...
my piano?
Piano?
Oh, playing. That's what I realized what you meant.
Yeah, you've been playing another thing.
I've been playing Commodore 64, Atari, no, not Atari, that's the other one. Commodore 64 video games. Because my dad originally...
We're so vintage here.
My dad originally on his Christmas party, he won a prize, and the prize was an Atari.
It had all these vintage consoles that they had obviously bringing back.
His friend had to leave early, so he gave my dad his raffle ticket, and then when they called it, Daddy accepted the prize, and it was the Commodore 64. And then he says, okay, here you go, and the guy's like, no.
Brought it to work on Monday and gave it to me. He's like, my kids won't play with that.
He's like,
so we have both.
Which is awesome.
Don't need both.
Okay, if you grew up with, what's it called, Impossible Mission, I now appreciate your fury. It's so annoying. And the controls are so finicky.
Well, yeah, it's different than when you're just doing, like, the keyboard keys, right? And you've got these, like, joysticks and... you
press buttons and you need to, like, do
It's good because it will work different parts of your brain.
I know, it's fun, but it's really challenging, and it makes you, like, you'll finally be doing really well. And then I was actually doing okay-ish, and I was proud of myself, and then I accidentally hit the button that reset everything.
Oh, that is a bummer.
So I'm basically playing, and then all of a sudden I hear, welcome to my fortress. And I'm like, no! So
Poor thing.
That's annoying, but
it is.
Luckily I wasn't too far. I think my dad said one time he was like almost finished. He got a lot of puzzle pieces and was really close to figuring it out. But then he died one more time and his time ran out or something. So I also don't like that they're timed. Why do they have to be timed?
You could have your own podcast talking about stuff like this. Somebody recommended that you should have your own podcast for your peers.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Do you think people would watch it?
Maybe, I don't know. I think they probably would. No, well, they said geared towards your peers, so those kinds of things, right? Like video games, things that people your age like.
Yes, I might do that. Goals for 2019.
Yeah, but you have to edit it. See, he's happy to record, but then I have to do all the work. I'm like, no, that's not how it works.
Okay, well, maybe I would have to learn.
Yeah, it's not hard. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
It's because you are the loving path.
Oh, the first time I had to edit for my podcast, it took me like 8 hours.
And
now it's not so bad.
Now you're just like boop, 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 boop.
Now I know where to go and what to do.
One Vlogmas, if it's really good, doesn't take any editing at all.
Yeah? Well, no, you just put the front part in, you put the end part in, right?
And you need to do the prompt.
Yeah, that's it.
And
it just takes some really much.
Bumblebee Acres Farm.
I haven't done that in a while. But yeah, you just basically anything I add, and it's just watching if I don't have to cut stuff out. Anyway. So yeah, it's Wednesday afternoon. It's about 3:45. Daddy's actually gonna be home from work soon.
Hey!
So we have to hurry this up so he doesn't walk in on us. Yeah, okay, so do you want to share this?
Yes, I do. My
The
Harry Potter
theme thing for today
is the Harry
like my
Potter
twin?
and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone.
Well, this is Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone. Illustrated edition.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. If you don't have or haven't seen the illustrated editions,
Newt!
People like have the novels, and so they're like, oh, I don't need another edition. But I really think that you do. The illustrations are incredible.
Newt Scamander's
Guide to Trolls, yeah.
Warning, trolls are bad-tempered, ill-mannered, unpleasant creatures with little intelligence and no personality. They have a fondness for raw flesh and will gladly eat humans. A troll brain is tiny, inside a troll's mind. The biggest part is food, and the small bit is nose picking. Another bit is kittens.
Kitten?
Second biggest part is violence, and then the smallest part.
Probably show them that picture so they
keep
can see.
thinking it's Tuesday. I don't know what that means, but.
Move your head that way a little bit. It's pretty. And the other one I
what's this?
marked off. Okay, you can read it after, I think, instead of wording it on.
Oh yes, this one.
This one, they're at platform 9 3/4.
It's Diagon Alley.
No, it's not. It's platform 9 3/4. There's the train.
Oh yeah, the platform. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
And it's the same picture as the back of the book too.
Oh yeah, it's the one that wraps around to the front and the back. Yeah. Yeah, there's some beautiful illustrations. So yeah, it's great when we're on.
And I like the spider.
Doesn't look anything like our Ron though, does it?
No, I like our Ron a bit better.
Anyway, it's very cool. So we've been collecting the illustrated editions.
This Ron much better.
We love them.
We'll be showing the next few that we have in the next few Vlogmas.
Yeah, we've got the other ones. A couple things I was going to comment on.
Did I distract you?
No. It was from comments that people left about yesterday's episode.
Oh.
Can you not wrinkle that just yet? Because I'm having a hard time thinking with other noise in my head. Can't do that.
Can I try playing?
Oh, goodness. Now I can't remember what I was going to say. I'm trying to see the comment in my head.
Oh, someone said...
Oh, yes. So yesterday our prompt was about whether or not you travel for the holidays. And I really didn't assume that many people would, other than to go visit family. I didn't think people would likely take holidays. I was kind of impressed that a couple of people did, or at least one person. But most of the time I pretty much expected that you'd all say, no, because it's Christmas and why would we go away? And then Denise said that she'd like to do that because sometimes you want to, like, family can be taxing a little bit, and depending on your family.
Is that your friend, Denise?
She's somebody who watches the podcast, yeah.
Oh, but she's not your friend, Denise?
The one in Wisconsin? No, she's not that friend, no. And anyway, and about how sometimes there's people you'd like to dodge, and it made me laugh. I didn't say that on that episode because I didn't want to, people to think I was a horrible person. But that's actually why we ended up going to the UK.
Because?
It was because we'd had a bit of an, I don't think my family knows that it was an altercation, but for my husband and I, it absolutely was. Both his parents and my parents, just those little things that they think are no big deal, but it just kind of really put a damper on both of our Christmases, and we thought, you know what, from both sides, next year, we're going away. And our plan was actually just to go to New York. We were going to go to New York over Christmas, see a few musicals, and, because we wanted to do that for ages, and just spend some time in New York, wander through Central Park, and that kind of thing. And then we realized that we actually really wanted to do the sabbatical to the UK, and we talked about that for ages. And so if we're going to go at Christmas, it would be perfect to go over the holidays because my husband's holidays reset, obviously, January 1st. It's a whole new slew of holidays. So we took 3 weeks from 2016 and 3 weeks from 2017, which meant that for the rest of each of those years, he didn't have a lot of holidays. But he was okay with it. And we left family. That sounds awful. but it was really nice. And it actually, the last couple of years now, it's made us appreciate, well, this year and last year, really made us appreciate being home, because we are homebodies who somebody else had said about them being a homebody, they couldn't travel. They didn't think they could travel, and we're immense homebodies. I don't want to be anywhere other than home, ever, which is why we don't go to family on Christmas Day, even though my in-laws live like a 10-minute drive that way. We don't go there on Christmas Day. We stay home. They're welcome to come to us, but we don't go anywhere.
They never come to us.
No, they don't come to us. So it was a really big undertaking to be a homebody and to go away for 6 weeks at Christmas. And by the end, we were ready to come home.
Yeah. We were all tired.
But it was so nice.
It was fun.
And it wasn't like the stress that you would normally have around the holidays. In fact, leading up to December 9th when we left, I was like kind of struggling because we do Advent and we do all these things to kick off the holidays.
We didn't do Advent that year. We only did it for the first, I think, 9 days.
Yeah, because we weren't around. And I thought about doing it while we were gone, but really, there was so much going on. And so we didn't have the same kind of stresses. We didn't have the stresses of having to create magic and Christmas at home, because we were living magic every single day.
Oh my word, especially with the Harry Potter tours.
Oh, it was so good. But all that stuff, like wandering through Ireland and places, that you've read about in books.
York.
Yeah, I went to York in January.
We climbed a volcano.
We did.
Was that in York? Or in Wales?
That was in Edinburgh.
Oh, I don't know my places.
Yeah, so in Edinburgh and Fort William, and we took the train. We took, if it's in here.
No,
they didn't show it in here, do they?
Second one, I think.
Oh, in the movie, but do you think they show it? Probably not. We took the Glenfinnan Viaduct. Glenfinnan Viaduct.
Oh,
I know, we have this conversation every single time.
Oh, it's Glenfinnan.
No, it's Glenfinnan, which is the beautiful train viaduct that you see the Hogwarts Express go across. We took our Caledonian Sleeper up to Fort William, got off, and then checked into our hotel, and then got on the train that went further north and west, and it stops in Mallaig, which is like right across the water from the Isle of Skye.
My dad said, we need to stop in Mallaig because I hurt my leg. He makes bad
dad jokes. And
funny.
we've got a beautiful picture of us. Maybe I'll try and put it in on the coast of the North Atlantic Sea. Oh, it was all just so magical and beautiful, and that's where we woke up on my birthday. That was my birthday.
Oh, yes.
And, Bath and Oxford and Stratford-upon-Avon, just all these places that
Stratford-upon-Avon was that place that we stayed in where I lost my stick. Back when I was a stick collector, and I walked into the hotels, the rooms, the hallways, and I found this lady who was working at the desk, and she's like, how can I help you? I said, she was Asian. And I said, I lost my stick. And she said, I can help you find it. And she sounded British, so I was always so confused about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, because it's a very multi-ethnic country, right? People from all over live in England. Just like Canada.
Yes.
You've got lots of people who, from different parts of the world that are born here, but they speak English.
They develop an English
They have our accent. Well, they're born here, so they've never had another accent. Even Daddy, whose parents are from Hungary, they were born in Hungary. They came here. He was born here. He doesn't have a Hungarian accent.
But if he was born in Hungary and then moved to Canada...
Like my grandpa still have a Hungarian accent.
Yes, but if he was born in Hungary and then moved to Canada as soon as he was a baby, he would have a Canadian accent. So
yeah, because even if you move here, sometimes if you move here when you're 10 or 12, you'll develop an accent that's more... Whereas, you've got sometimes people come when they're an adult.
She was, 50?
No, 50. No, because she had Daddy here. She had Daddy when she was 36, I think. So she came here when she was about 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Your stick?
Yeah, then the next morning...
Because this lump is driving me... Oh, I see. There's something there.
I found it in my... the next night... That night I found it in my room, and then the next morning... We were checking out, and I bumped into her in the hallways, and she smiled, and she said, "Did you find it?" I said, "I did." "Where was it?" I said, "It was in my room." "Oh, that's nice."
I can't remember where that was.
That was in Stratford-upon-Avon. Oh, it was that big grand hotel. No, it was...
We didn't stay in any big grand hotels.
It was
I know the one you mean.
Breakfast.
I know what you mean. No, I think it was in Stratford. Yeah, we stayed in a hotel in Stratford, a really pretty little...
It wasn't a B&B, it was a...
I think it was, Anyway, it doesn't matter. I think it was a part of a chain, but it didn't look like it. I don't know. Anyway,
a bed and breakfast.
It's usually in someone's home.
Yes, and then what do you call the? It's another B name that I can't think of. For, like, hotelish.
Motel. I don't know.
Anyway,
So anyway, yes, we did go away that year to kind of just not have to deal with family, and it was lovely. And despite being homebodies, we had a fabulous time.
We did.
And would I want to do it every single Christmas? No, because I do love Christmas at home in my own house with my own traditions. But it was the trip of a lifetime, and it was something that we still talk about daily, right? The memories, some things that come up.
Not every single day.
No, but like most days, something about our trip comes up, and we're like, remember when we did that? It's like, oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Anyway.
Like today.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I've already unwrapped my urine.
Oh, did you? Is that what that was? Oh, I didn't even notice you doing that.
I had a few good looks at it, and I love it.
You had a few good looks.
It looks like a toy.
It's really cool.
It looks like
so bundled.
It looks like a toy factory exploded and created this colorway.
Whoa! Whoa! So not expecting that.
Oh, bees, it's beautiful. I like it.
Holy, I could see you wearing a sweater in that.
Me too. See what I mean? You know, like the jigsaw puzzles, the really bright jigsaw puzzles, and then the yellow kind of represents the big trucks that have the Scoopy bit at the bottom, and then the blue and
Tactical term. Truck with a Scooby bit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
the diggers?
Yes, the diggers, the yellow toy diggers that you can get, and then the blue and purple.
He was never into trucks.
The blue and purples represent the.
Is there purple in there? Oh, was that purple? It looked like brown.
No, it's purple.
Can I take it to the light real quick?
Yes. The blue and purples kind of remind you of
brown.
Those placemats that you get. No, it's not.
It is.
We'll be right back.
We'll be back.
It's
Yeah,
not.
look.
No,
Really?
I think it's a little purple.
I think it's brown.
Oh, yes.
We're back. Oh, I think it's brown.
This strand is purple. Anyways.
Anyway, it's so light that
I need to know what this...
sometimes brown looks a little purple and dies.
Here's my Christmas cracker. I need to look at what it's called.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Whatever it is, bees, I know I'm going to be thrilled.
I have a feeling I know.
What?
I'm not going to tell you.
Hermione?
No.
Neville?
No, it's not nothing like... I could see is being a Neville. A bit, but he's a bit more pastel-y than that.
Yes, bees!
I was like, you're scaring Simon. Oh my gosh, our poor cat, he's not well. And he's like, on the couch. Don't do that.
Sorry, but oh my
Poor thing. Probably lost his bladder. Sorry about that. Okay.
Oh, yes,
I think you're really putting that on a little bit too much.
No,
Let me see.
No, let me tell you. It is chocolate frogs.
Oh.
How can you say, oh, it's the wrapper? And you were right. The blue and yellow wrapper that you get that Ron had, and then the brownie bit is for the chocolate frog. I knew I was going to be thrilled, bees. That is just... Yes, he didn't lose his blood.
Simon, he didn't lose his blood, but oh my god, he almost had a seizure. He was just like shaking.
Okay, but I was excited.
Okay, but you need to learn to like...
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, it's lovely.
Chocolate frogs. Oh, bees, you touch me.
He's such a weirdo. I love him, but oh my goodness.
Ain't it the truth?
Ain't it the truth? Okay, my turn.
Thank
Outlander.
you so much, bees.
Day 12. I'm not going to scream like that.
I will scream for you.
It's the same as yours. Do not. Oh, that's...
Bees!
Isaac. Oh my goodness.
It's like a submarine.
That's so pretty.
It's like the more neutral.
It's
It's
not
like
at
the
all
more
like yours.
vintage version.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is modern day Christmas lights, and these are olden day Christmas lights.
I like old Christmas lights. I hate LEDs.
Like
I dislike. I'm trying not to say hate. I say hate a lot, and I don't hate that many things, but I say hate too much.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I like mine better.
I saw it, but I'm not going to say.
That teal?
That totally reminds me of water.
Oh my god. It's so nice. Oh, that was horrible face. It's so good. Did you see their logo? I've never seen their logo. Bumblebee Acres Farm.
So I think I know which
Here,
one.
just hold that there. Maybe it'll focus. I wonder if it'll ever focus. It doesn't.
I think I know which one I was the most enthusiastic about.
Do you?
This one. This was the only one I screamed out loud. I'm sorry, Simon, but his head is away from me.
He's not happy. I got a little cross. I'm sorry. I was just
okay.
kind of like, dude, poor cat.
Oh.
Yeah, this is so nice.
I'll go over.
No, don't. Just let him be. He's sleeping. Isaac, come on. He's sleeping.
needed to
Simon
say
also, well, I know.
sorry.
You can just say sorry from here and send him some good love, right?
Simon
You don't
is
need to
what?
touch him. He's fragile.
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
this is really pretty safe harbor. Yes.
Thank you, bees. I'm sorry, this show is kind of about my yarn today.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sorry, you can.
It's okay. Harbor's missing a U, bees. We spell harbor with a U.
Yes.
I'm just teasing. But they're Scotland, so they would have a U in their harbor.
Oh, bees.
Bees.
We're
You messed that one
scolding
up.
bees.
Scolding them. Very sweet. Oh, I love it.
Oh.
Awesome.
This is a PS. We're not actually offended by you.
We're not.
just toying with you and having good fun.
They know. They know that we're not
I was
mad.
hoping so.
That was quite. I'm a little bit hot now after all that. Woo!
And that kind of
Your phone's beeping.
leads us into. It's probably Luke.
It's not. He doesn't. It's not his phone. It's our one phone that he uses around the house. That's making me
It
hot.
could be Luke though.
It probably is. Yeah.
So it's time for
Giveaway? Yeah.
So I'm going to be good and remember that you need to watch episode number 1 for all the details on our giveaway. Basically, every single day there's going to be a prompt, and you can figure out what you need to do to gain an entry, what you need to do with that prompt, how you need to mold it into an entry. And today's prompt is...
Okay, so speaking of... Okay, just relax. Speaking of the holidays and stresses at the holidays and trying to avoid those stresses and all those things by taking a 6-week trip to the, across the world. Today's prompt is, how do you manage your stress at the holidays? What do you do to... Yeah, what do you do to take care of you? Because it really can become overwhelming. And as much as I love December, we aren't religious. We don't consider ourselves Christian, even though my husband was raised that way. I guess I was too, but we don't identify with that at all. But we love the holidays. We love December. We love Christmas. And so the whole reason we started to do Advent was because I wanted for him and for my mental health to stretch the holidays out really long and make magic for my little guy and to celebrate, but you were, to celebrate all the days. And because when I was a kid, I remember my parents both worked full-time and we were in school, so you get out from school, you have a couple days off, and then it's Christmas. And then my dad in the morning was saying, come on, hurry up, open presents, hurry up, we have to get on the road. So my brother and I are just, unwrapping everything. Didn't have time to enjoy them. And then we were in the car, driving 2 hours to my grandparents' house. Some years it was usually to my dad's parents. We lived on a farm, which we loved going there. And then sometimes it was my mom's parents, who lived 2 hours away as well, but in a different direction. But regardless, it was just busy, and then there was like cousins and people and presents and food and people and presents, and it was just food. so much. Yes, there was lots of food.
My favorite
always.
parts would be the presents, the people, and the food all merged into one.
It's all good. But it's a lot as a kid, and it's a lot as a parent. But I remember that so clearly, and how I just wanted to stay home with my... It's always a homebody. Just want to stay home and just play with my new stuff, enjoy my new things, just have it be low key. So when he was born, I was like, we're not going anywhere for Christmas. Let's stretch it out. Let's make the whole month magical. So we've always done that.
And it's a good thing to do.
And it does help to alleviate my stress. When he was younger, I tried to do too much sometimes. And so at the end of a day where Advent didn't get completed, like we'd have an envelope and we'd say what we were doing. Like maybe it was make cookies. But he was like, oh yeah, I'm just going to play this game. You can make the cookies. I'm like, I'm not making them so you can eat them. The whole idea is for us to do it together.
I was a bit cheeky when I was
younger. You're still cheeky.
Okay, maybe.
And so, so that's kind of what we did. So I would just cut myself some slack and be like, okay, we have a card, we have ideas for what to do on those days, but if it doesn't happen, it's fine. And stretching it out alleviates my stress. But not going anywhere, one sec, please.
Okay.
Not going anywhere on the holidays alleviates my stress. And so I'm wondering what you do to help to manage and alleviate stress for yourself. Especially if you're hosting, right? You're hosting so much food. There's such expectation. And so for me, it was like you put all this work in, spend the month shopping, buying food, cooking, baking, cleaning. And then December 25th comes and it goes. And at the end of the day, I personally feel like I have been emotionally raped. Really, that's how it feels to me. I've said this before, you know that. That's how it feels. Like, I just feel empty. All this stuff, and at the end of it, I'm just like, what just happened? And I'm kind of in shock. It's a little bit of post-traumatic stress afterwards. So we try not to do any of that, try to keep it very low-key. And you still have that because Christmas Day is Christmas Day, and at the end of it all, it's done. But I try to keep everything very as even keel as we can. And it does help. And this year we are going away, so we'll see how that goes. But we've already got all of our presents bought. Everything's practically wrapped. Bake a few cookies, and then we're good. Why are you staring at me?
I was just going to ask, would you say that it's okay to be low-key, you cut yourself some slack, and if I don't want to do something, we don't do it. But if the envelope was making cookies and I still said, you make the cookies, I'm going to play.
No, I know, but the whole point was for you and I to do something fun together.
But if I said that now, you'd be like, no.
Well, you're old enough, and just come help. If you just want to play video games, then you don't really want cookies that badly.
That is a fair point. I want to eat them.
Yeah, I know you do. And you want me to do all the work.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
I like things to be delivered.
You're not a baker, though. I was a baker from a really young age and made my first apple crisp when I was 7. My mom was working nights, and I said to my dad, can I make this apple crisp? And he's like, do you know how to make an apple crisp? No, but I have this recipe and I have all the ingredients. I checked, and he's like, sure? Whereas my mother would have said, no, you can't. My dad was very laid back and let us do things, and so he's like, of course. So my mom came home from work and said, where'd that apple crisp come from? He's like, Debbie made it. What? It was really good. I loved baking. Baked with my grandma all the time. It's something I love to do. But that's not you. Like, that's not something that you love to do, because if you love to do it, you would seek it out.
Yes, that's true.
Anyway, so prompt, how do you minimize, manage your stress at the holidays? That was really long-winded, sorry.
We've been talking for like 10
I
minutes.
know,
just about that
that's
subject.
okay. It's our prompt today, so sometimes it helps to hear other people's perspectives on and ideas on how they manage their stress.
That's good.
Yeah. Some people have said they don't go anywhere. They just stay home, and that can be very low-key. Sometimes you don't exchange presents.
That doesn't help me.
No obligation. Just, it's a nice day. Go for a nice walk in the woods. We like to hike on Christmas Day in the woods.
Oh, yes.
Get outside, get some exercise, fresh air.
Not this year, though.
We can go for a walk around Grandma's block, though.
Yeah, but not hiking.
Yeah,
maybe if Grandma has any woods, we can go.
Not right by her house, I don't think. But Grandpa might know. We can check. Okay,
See.
So that's that. And then so tonight, Daddy is photographing the show at Original Kids, and it's just the two of us.
And just
Again.
the two of us, we could make it if we tried.
Just the two of us.
I like that.
You and I. Okay, so we're gonna do that and just hang out. And yeah, I've just been dyeing some yarn today for my show on Sunday.
I'm gonna go and get more frustrated.
Okay.
At the video game console. This is our longest
I know,
one.
we're just rambling, but it's not like a rambling like we don't know what to say. We have lots to say today.
It's like it's a good spirited ramble.
We hope you think so.
Yes.
All right, so I think
At least the bees will.
I think everybody will they keep coming back, so they must be enjoying us, eh?
Yes, I guess so.
Denise said today that we were her favorite podcasting team.
So
lovely, Denise. Thank you.
Aw,
Made us
that
happy.
made me
I was like, oh,
happy.
someone likes us. They all do. They wouldn't be
people.
tuning in. No, there's lots of people commenting and watching.
Actually, no, you're correct. Not just 2 people.
Yeah, it's all good.
6 people. Denise
Okay.
and Queen Bee, Sam Bee, Sen Bee, Joey. Hello.
Oh, okay. Let's cut off before we get too.
Okay.
Now we ramble. He needs to learn when to be like, we're done.
Thank you very much for watching this video.
Yes, we will see you tomorrow, which is Thursday, for day 13.
Oh, 13. I cannot wait.
Okay. Maybe we'll tell them why tomorrow.
Maybe.
Okay. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.
I love the bee.